Today we're going to take the R1. It's a 2009, no traction control. Its claim to fame. We're going to take it up to Stonybrook Highlands. That's a beautiful area, and there'll be plenty of leaves falling. It'll be snow and leaves. It'll be scenic. There'll be some beautiful trees, yellow, orange, red. But the biggest thing of all, for the whole day, we'll be listening to Crossplane music. And it's the tunes I love. Now today we're going to head out on the R1. It's a beautiful fall day. This time of year, leaves changing, cool weather in the morning, gets nice in the afternoon, but I have to schedule my riding around other things in the family, the babysitting and things Karen wants me to do. But on an R1 day, it means one thing: we're going to have a great ride, an absolutely great ride. I've had the bike since 2009. I was the original owner. I've made all the little modifications on it and carbon fiber parts and everything, and it fits me to a T. And I couldn't be happier now. And this is another bike that I've done a lot of work on, and now I get to reap the benefits of having it an exact fit to what I want it to be. Now I can tell you firsthand, when you customize motorcycles for year after year after year, not everything you do works out like you planned. A lot of times, and in the case of the R1, I made 6, not 5, not 7, 6 different seat cushions and 1 tailpiece before I was happy with the combination that I had. And I can't even imagine, I don't even have a record of how many different sets of clip-ons and handlebars and risers and big risers and small risers. But I eventually got it to exactly where I want it. And boy, it was a long time coming, well worth the effort. And being honest, sometimes you go through all these mods, different exhaust systems. After a couple of years, you go, it's too loud or too soft or too whatever. A lot of times you wind up just putting the stock parts back on the bike, but then you always have the appreciation of knowing that how you had it was better than what you did. Now, on the bikes I've tried to keep really stock, like the GS. I have 2 exhaust systems. I've had them both on the bike. This is the better of the 2, but you really can't go to the store and just buy another exhaust system that's like the stock one. And when you buy the 4-into-1, they're louder, and then da-da-da-da. And then you have tuning issues, which I know Aaron ran into with his, and among other people. But in the fallback thing is you can always put all the stock parts back on the bike. Now, a valid point to always keep in mind is I make these bikes to suit me. If somebody taller, shorter, heavier, thinner, I'm not sure. They might not fit them, but they fit me. And the latest one, the MT-09, I have the real luxury of the day I bought the bike. It fit me perfectly. That was a very, very unique thing. Cannot say that about every one of these bikes. Now, some of them, like the Ninja, after 11 years, I just wanted it to look a little more custom. Some, like the FCR that I've had many years in track days, year after year of track days, I just wanted to renew my friendship with the bike. I wanted it to look and feel new. We accomplished that. And the R1, of course, the consummate one that I've had since it's new. And this bike has really been a lot of fun to ride. And it's a point I try to make whenever I possibly can to my motorcycling friends. Joe Roselli said it best. You buy and modify the bike you want, and don't worry what other people think or tell you. And Joe, when I heard you say that, I said, wow, you couldn't be any more right than that. So today is R1 day. We're going to get ready, go have our coffee, take care of the farm, get back out here and pre-flight the bike and be on the open road. Come on guys, don't fight. There's food for everybody here. Food for everybody. And believe it or not, we're still getting fresh tomatoes every day off the vine here. And it seems like they're endless. We really got our money's worth out of these tomato plants this year. And Karen's garden just still flowering away here. We're still getting fresh cut flowers pretty much every day. And I think we got the world's record on marigolds that did well this year. Listen close early in the morning like this. Sometimes you can hear, in fact I hear them right now, they're having their MotoGP on Route 21 about a mile west of my house. And sometimes it gets me in a mood to go out riding when I have to do yard work, like today. Well, we're going to get our ride in, that's for sure. Oh, burn up the moisture in that exhaust system. We're ready to get on the open road, baby. What a morning this is going to be. We are just really lucking out on some of these blue skies days. And what could be better than a blue skies fall day, changing leaves, and a Crossplane Yamaha with no traction control. That no traction control is a big thing. And of course I have traction control only on the MT-09. This guy gets pretty exciting in the wet leaves, that's for sure. And this is a beautiful, beautiful area that we're headed up to. It's called Stonybrook Highlands. You look at some of the leaves reflecting in the lakes. They're just beautiful. And of course, as always, we have to deal with the wind noise. What a beautiful area this is. Stonybrook Highlands. And all of the roads around it are just beautiful. Lots of switchbacks, lots of lakes, and lots of leaves. And lots of open road with nobody in front of you. The temperatures today were just in the low 60s to the high 60s. Weatherman said 0 chance of rain all day, and we took advantage of it. In this time of year, we try to squeeze in every single ride we can. And because you're in a low population density, almost no cars. And the whole secret is to get out of the high population density area. And all of these roads, as I say before, are within an hour of my house. And the only problem is you put a lot of miles on a bike just to get to these areas. But a ride like this, so worth it. Worth every penny. Not a stoplight anywhere on the ride. Look at the trees reflecting in the water. How beautiful. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And the leaves, of course. Both sides of the road's covered with leaves. And some nice cross-plane music to go with the beautiful scenery and a blue sky. It's the kind of day you just wish would never end. I wish I had more time. My time was limited today, but I still got in a beautiful ride. And I'm so happy to share the ride, especially with my friends that still are working. You have something to look forward to when you retire. Retirement has treated both Karen and I very well. I like having my bike collection a lot more than joining a gym. Hey, you gotta be so careful. You see all those leaves on the road? And those leaves can ruin your whole day. You always have to factor those leaves in when you open the throttle, that's for sure. And especially on a powerful bike with no traction control. Gets exciting. And the R1 is an exciting motorcycle to ride in any conditions. You just have to always be aware of the limits of traction. And I don't have an airbag either. So good to be home after a ride like this. Just cannot imagine the good feeling. Karen will have the coffee on. Baby will be here in less than an hour. Life is good. So is my coffee ready? Oh boy, I think we'll renew our vows. Beautiful, what a beautiful day. Oh, the old R1 never disappoints. Always have a good ride. And there were some parts of this ride where it was literally snow and leaves. It was really cool in the shade. And the roads dried up quickly from the early morning mist or whatever we had last night, I don't know. R1 never disappoints. I've had it 11 years. I don't think I've had a bad ride yet, except the day I got stuck with the bad starter. And thanks to Glenn Hansen rescued me. Glenn, thank you. Again, that's about the only thing I've ever had go bad with this bike. Maybe I'm just lucky. I don't know. But I know I'm never going to forget to thank the COVID workers, the healthcare workers. And we talk about lucky. I am lucky to have all you guys working hard to keep my family healthy. Thank you so much. So I hope you did enjoy the video. I enjoy editing them and making them, and one of the good things is I get to go for a lot of riding. I wear out a lot of tires. I wear out a lot of motorcycles. But I don't know what else I would rather do at that time. I'm not sure. Anyway, again, I hope you enjoyed watching. Share it with your friends. And thanks so much for watching. Now, it's always on my mind, too, how lucky I am to live in this part of the country. We have about a 9 or a 10-month riding season, assuming you have gear. And gets a little hot for a month in the summer, and maybe a little cold for a month or two in the winter. But other than that, we try to ride all year long. I try to ride every day just for the exercise, and of course for the entertainment, and to go for some rides that maybe you would not get to go on if you didn't watch these videos. I hope you enjoy sharing them with us. And we try to share some personal parts of our life from time to time, and the things we do to like the work we're going to do on the bikes over this winter. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks so much for watching.